All right, what's going on, everybody? Sports expert here. We're going to do our Week 16 NFL picks. But before we start the video, please hit the subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications, like the video, and comment. We're trying to get to 2K before the end of the year. Going to be posting a lot more content in these last few days of the year, so I'd appreciate you guys hit that subscribe button. That'd be awesome as we're doing these picks. So I appreciate you guys being here, tuning in. And yeah, so here we go. So for Vikings Saints, this is the Christmas Day game, Friday. There's no Thursday night game, so there's Friday night, or Friday afternoon, you could say. As I got the Saints in this one. The Saints pass rush is ferocious. I have no idea what they're going to do to Kirk Cousins. Their pass rush was actually pretty decent against Kansas City, even though they lost. But, Kirk Cousins, Justin Jefferson getting into it a bit last game versus Chicago. It's not looking good for Minnesota. They'll be eliminated from contention after this game. It's just too much. It's too tough for them. It's going to be too tough for them to get back in and win it. So, but yeah, I don't trust Kirk Cousins in this game against a nice elite Saints defense. And Drew Brees still didn't play bad at all with that rib injury, even though he started 0-for-7 with an interception. So I got the Saints winning this one. I'm going to say about 27-14. 27-14, I got the Saints. I mean, the Vikings may score more points, but, I'm not high on Kirk Cousins right now. And on the Saturday slate, okay, here we go. Bucks-Lions. I'm taking the Bucks in this one. I mean, you could take an upset for the Lions. I could see this being an upset, but probably not. I said the same thing about Bills-Broncos last week. That didn't turn out to be good, so I'm not going to risk any Saturday upsets like this one. So, yeah, I'm going to take the Bucks in this one pretty comfortably, 34-24. I think the Lions have only won one game without Patricia, so even without Patricia, they're not playing their greatest. So, just the Lions don't have much of they just don't have a defense, So, they're gonna have to do a lot in the offseason to potentially address the defense. So, but I don't think they're gonna get to Brady enough in this game. I think he's gonna utilize his weapons. You're gonna have Evans, Godwin, Brown, Gronkowski, and Brait, Ronald Jones, Leonard Fournette. No, I don't think the Lions' weak defense. Arguably, I think the Lions might have the worst defense in football. I don't think they're stopping the Bucs. Sorry, not even close. 34-24 Bucs. I'm actually being generous, giving the Bucs only 34. All right, 49ers Cardinals. This is a tough game to pick. Very tough game to pick. But at the end, I decided to go with Arizona just because of how Kyler Murray's been playing. I think he's red hot right now. These last couple games, he'll keep it going. He'll try to seal up a playoff spot for his Cardinals. So I think the Cardinals try to do that as I got them winning 23-20. I think it should be a close game. But, I mean, the 49ers did not play. They played okay against Cowboys, but still, they lost, man. That was not a great game for them. So I can see the Cardinals doing some crazy stuff to that team, allowing 41 points to Dallas. That is not what you want. So, yeah, I got the Cardinals winning 23-20. I mean, I'm actually being generous here, giving them only 23, but it could be even more. Dolphins, Raiders. I'm taking the Dolphins in this one, and just because of their defense and the uncertainty of Derek Carr, But if Derek Carr played this game, I may take the Raiders, but the Raiders have slim playoff hopes. It's not looking too good for them, as they do need a win here because they need Miami. Miami's one of the teams they need to lose. So this would be This is a huge must-win game for the Raiders. It's win or go home, pretty much. So, but I got the Dolphins winning this one. Gonna say 31-20. I don't really trust the Raiders on offense right now with Mariota. I mean, he had that game against the Chargers. Didn't play too bad, but he's facing one of the best defenses in football now. And the Raiders' defense is just banged up. It's just awful. No, I got the Dolphins in this one, 31-20. Don't be surprised. Falcons, Chiefs. I have a feeling this game could be utterly close, but I'm definitely going to take Kansas City to go 14-1 and win this game. So, yeah, I got the Chiefs winning this one. Don't be too shocked about that, as Mahomes, he'll probably try to shred that porous Falcons secondary. That just doesn't have a lot. So, I'm going to say 42-35. I think it has the potential to be a shootout, but I trust Patrick Mahomes more in a shootout rather than Matt Ryan. I mean, He still has a lot of weapons though, like Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, who actually got snubbed from the Pro Bowl this year. Ridley, so but yeah, a lot of players are getting snubbed from the Pro Bowl this year because there's no alternate and stuff like that. So, but I got the Chiefs winning this one 42-35. I think the Chiefs have too much on offense. They have Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Mecole Hardman, Byron Pringle, Sammy Watkins, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Actually, he's out, I think, but you still have Le'Veon Bell, which is something. So, 42-35 Chiefs, that's what I got. Bears, Jaguars. Don't have to spend a ton of time on this one. The Chicago Bears are winning this game, I would say, pretty comfortably. 26-10, I'm going to go with. I mean, they were down 26-10 in one game versus the Falcons in one. So maybe going up 26-10 won't be the best thing, but I got the Bears winning this one 26-10. Nah, the Jaguars are tanking. They got the first overall pick now. The tank is on, the real tank. So Trevor Lawrence will be a Jaguar, and they're going to assure it right here. So 26-10 Bears. Trubisky is actually, he's been on a groove. Him and David Montgomery have been really going off these last few weeks. So finally finding their spot, and they have a really golden chance to be 8-7 after this game. So yeah, but the Jaguars, don't really get me started with them. They don't have much. James Robinson got snubbed from the Pro Bowl, I can tell you that. But yeah, they weren't very generous to bad teams this year. The Pro Bowl just weren't, which is interesting. Usually it's like one or two teams that have no Pro Bowlers. It was 5. So Pro Bowl voters were really ungenerous to bad teams this year. Bengals, Texans. The Bengals pulling off a massive, and I mean massive, upset versus the Steelers. But I'm taking the Texans in this one. Deshaun Watson, man. He's going to play his heart out every game. I just don't see the Bengals pulling off 2 upsets in a row, especially this one on the road. Say 32-17 Texans. I think Texans get something going here with the defense potentially. Gives a bit of confidence going into next season, this season. But the Texans are going to have a lot to do in the offseason. But this is just week 16. They still got some time. And I think they're going to end up winning this game 32-17. Watson will throw for a couple touchdowns. I think Ryan Finley might start again, but I don't expect much better performance from him in this game, even though he's facing a weak Texans defense. Just wouldn't count on it. Browns, Jets, not a game I have to talk about much of, even though the Jets got an upset win. Jets were probably going to get an upset at some time. They got their upset out now, and now they're not going to win any more games. I'm taking the Browns in this one. 34-17, I'm going to say. I think Baker Mayfield gets it rolling again. Jarvis Landry, Rashard Higgins. I'm telling you, those, they've been really, Donovan Peoples-Jones, with OBJ out, those guys have been really, really consistent for Baker. Austin Hooper, Harrison Bryant, Njoku's made some plays. So, and you obviously got the backfield of Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. So, but yeah, how about my guy Wyatt Teller getting snubbed from the Pro Bowl? Best guard in football. How's that? How do you feel? What's up with that, Pro Bowl voters? Jeez, get out of here. But I got the Browns in this one, 34-17. Darnold, is he the future of the Jets? I don't know. But if they want to build around him, it's possible. So, but I got the Browns in this one, 34-17. I don't see the Jets winning. Colts, Steelers. I'm taking the Colts in this one. I mean, the Steelers winning, I feel like is still, I still feel like the Colts winning is an upset, but not a big upset. As I had the Steelers earlier, but after losing to the Bengals, where's their confidence? Where is the confidence of the Pittsburgh Steelers? It's nowhere. They have no confidence right now. They have a mental breakdown right now. The Colts are in a huge playoff run. They're in a division run. They have confidence. They have momentum going into this game. The Steelers do not. I'm going to say 24-13. I think it'll be a lower scoring game because of the two defenses. But I got the Colts in this one, 24-13. I think Jonathan Taylor gets it going on the run. Steelers' running game is just nothing. They lost Avery Williamson yesterday to injury. Their linebacking core is getting weaker and weaker as the weeks go by. It is not looking good for Pittsburgh. And, Jonathan Taylor turned into one of the better backs in football. And the Steelers, I mean, they ran well with Benny Snell, but that was against the Bengals. This is against the Colts. I don't see if you lose by double digits to the Bengals there. I mean, it's been a weird cycle this year where you lose to a bad team, then you beat a very good team. I don't think it's happening right here, just because of the momentum the other team, like the Indianapolis Colts, have. Okay, Giants, Ravens. I'm taking the Ravens in this one. The Giants aren't. I don't think Daniel Jones is going to play again. I think the Giants are kind of just out of it now. I think it's down to Washington and Dallas and leaning towards Washington, but, anything's possible. I got the Ravens in this one, 35-24. I mean, the Giants, I think they do have a shot to win this game, but it's not a very good one. I think Lamar can go off with his wheels. He's still got Marquise Brown, who struggled, but he's got that speed. I think Bradbury is going to be back, so that's going to be huge. I don't know if they can get the passing game going, which is huge for the Giants. So, if the Giants can get the passing game going with Colt McCoy, they may actually have a shot in this game. But I'm going to take the Ravens 35-24. I think they get the run game going with Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins. And by the way, Mark Ingram doesn't even play anymore. They just healthy scratch him. All right, Panthers, Washington. I am taking the Carolina Panthers in an upset here. This is one of my upsets of the week. Got the Panthers in this one. I'm going to say 20. I'll say around 21 to 10. I don't really trust Dwayne Haskins. I know they're not playing the greatest defense in the Panthers defense, but Dwayne Haskins, no. I don't even want to talk about Dwayne Haskins, even though he went to Ohio State. He's not good. He's not a good NFL quarterback. Even though he didn't play bad in garbage time a couple days ago on Sunday, but I think the Panthers are going to end up pulling it out. I think their defensive line is going to come ferocious. I don't know if let me see what's up with Brian Burns really quick. I don't know if he's out or not, but yeah, I think he got hurt at the end of the game. So versus Green Bay. Yeah, he's an MCL injury, so that's gonna be that's not good for the Panthers, but I think they have a lot of depth there. They have Gross Matos, they have guys like that can step up. I think they have a lot of depth there. And Haskins is a guy I just don't trust right now. So I got the Panthers in this one, 21-10. Broncos, Chargers. I'm taking the Chargers in this one. The Broncos have a really, really banged up secondary. And I mean really banged up, so I don't know if I can trust the Broncos this week. Got 31-24 Chargers. Herbert's doesn't even have a ton of weapons. He has these guys like Donald Parham, Jalen Guyton, and they're still playing really good football. And Keenan Allen and Mike Williams will be at full strength, and they still crush that Raiders defense. The Broncos are going to get a load of the Chargers this week in the passing game. The Broncos, I picked the Broncos last week. I was expecting the pass rush to come up clutch. It didn't, so I don't expect it to come up clutch here. I got the Chargers in this one, 31-24. Herbert has turned into an incredible quarterback. So, I got the Chargers, but the guys, man, the Chargers, I think the Chargers have a really good future. I don't know if they'll keep Anthony Lynn. I think they'll keep him for at least one more year, see what he can do. He's done a really good job with Herbert. He's had a lot of poor coaching decisions, but still. I got the Chargers in this one, 31-24. Sorry, Broncos fans. Eagles, Cowboys. This is a crazy game, but I'm taking the Cowboys at home with fans. Taking the Cowboys. Sorry, Eagles fans. Sorry, Jalen Hurts enthusiasts. I'm taking the Cowboys in this one. I got the Cowboys in this one. I'm going to say about 27-23. I think this is going... the Cowboys offense is rolling too, like the Chicago Bears. The Eagles got Jalen Hurts. He's been rolling this offense, but I'm trusting the Cowboys more in this one. I think the Eagles are going to... I think they're going to get the run game going. If Zeke Elliott comes back, that's not good because he's not that great. I think Pollard might be better than Elliott, honestly. And I think Pollard can get something going here, and it's going to help Dallas a ton. So, and man, that offensive line for Philly, come on, that's just bad. They're allowing too many sacks right now. DeMarcus Lawrence and Alden Smith will be all over, and I mean all over Jalen Hurts. So. Yeah, I'm taking the Cowboys in this one. I guess it's a bit of an upset, but I think they're going to win at home here. So, I think they stay in the division race. So, this should be interesting. So, all right, Rams, Seahawks. I'm taking the Seahawks. I'm not taking the Rams until... I'll probably take the Rams next week, depending on who they play. I think they play either Arizona or San Francisco, but come on. The Jets, you lose to the Jets. The Rams are frauds and cannot be trusted. I don't care. I don't think this is a fluke. I think the Rams just sucked. Sean McVay said the same thing. We just sucked. I'm telling you. We're just not. It was embarrassing. I'm telling you. I think the Rams are just not as good as people say they are. I've been saying that all year. People don't want to, they don't want to believe me, but 34-23. No, the Rams are not a Super Bowl contender. They're a borderline playoff contender. I think that they're the most. I think after that loss to the Jets, I think the Rams are the most fraudulent team in the NFL. That offense is very suspect. I think they're very fraudulent. The coaching is just not there right now. I think the coaching is kind of overrated for what it actually is. Rams are a fraudulent football team. Sorry, Rams fans. You guys are very fraudulent. Titans, Packers. I'm taking the Titans in an upset here. I am. Oh, jeez. I have no idea. So, the Titans in an upset here. Man, Derrick Henry could run all over this Packers defense. There's potential. There's potential there, but I want to see it. But I got the upset here, Pull off a Sunday Night Football shocker. That Titans might have the second best offense in football, or maybe even the best. They're with the Chiefs. They're up there. It's them or the Chiefs and the Packers. But I think the Titans have a great offense. This could be a shootout game. Both defenses really, really scaring me. 38-35. But I think I'm going to trust the Titans defense more. I mean, if you don't pass rush Aaron Rodgers, he's just going to go off. But I think the Titans are going to find a way. I think that they're going to do some kind of like safety corner blitzes, but to get off Rodgers, so some linebacker blitzes. I think there's going to be a lot of blitzing by the Titans in this game. I think it's what's going to help. So, taking the Titans in this one. I could change over the weekend and stuff like that. I changed some of my picks, but right now I got the Titans. Bills, Pats. I'm taking the Bills in this one. I was considering a Pats upset, but no. I got the Bills in this one. 30-13. Cam is very suspect right now. I don't know if he'll stay in New England or not. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing, but I mean, there's been reports he could retire, which is very interesting to me. But I think Josh Allen is going to have a big game. But, they may not have Stephon Diggs. So it could be interesting. But the Patriots allowed 22 points. Honestly, they should have allowed 30 points. They got lucky with an interception by Tua. They should have allowed 30 points to the Dolphins with Tua. They should have allowed 30 points to a rookie quarterback with no Gesicki, Parker, or Grant. That was an embarrassing, and I mean embarrassing, performance by the Patriots defense. Embarrassing. And they missed an easy field goal too, the Dolphins. That was an embarrassing. That should have been like 30-something points allowed. That was an embarrassing performance allowed by the Patriots defense. I'm sorry if you're watching this Patriots film, but that was an embarrassing performance by your defense. I'm going to take the Bills 30-13, even if Stephon Diggs, I don't think anything changes. So I appreciate everyone being here. Sports expert here, as it's Week 16 NFL picks. So appreciate you being here, guys. Please hit the subscribe if you're new. Turn on like, turn on post notifications. And yeah, I would appreciate that very much. Comment what you think about my picks. What are your picks? So yeah, sports expert here. I'm out, guys. Peace.